back to my video. I had to stop real quick and take care of some business. So, oftentimes we get upset when we go to thinking about what we have to go through or what we're enduring in the moment of everything that we want out of life, right? You always got to remember that you're walking in an answered prayer, and you also have to be humble enough to know that when you're walking in someone else's prayers. So, that being said, I want to say this. Anytime you feel frustrated about the situation, anytime you feel frustrated about what you're going through, stop and think about what you have prayed for. Okay? At first, in the beginning, when I was going through what I've been going through, I used to get upset. I used to be hurt because I felt like I was being punished. Because I'm just like, Jehovah, what's going on? Like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out, I'm doing everything you tell me to. I'm walking by faith, not by sight. I'm continuing to put up with my neighbors. I'm minding my business. I'm doing the work. I'm praying. I'm fasting. I'm doing all these things to keep myself good in your eyes. So when I sat down and I thought about it, something came to me, and this phrase just keep going. You're gonna always hear me say it. It came to me. It was, everything around you is a tool for your use. At first I was just like, Jehovah, what you talking about? And that's real. I was like, Jehovah, what are you talking about? Wholeheartedly, what are you talking about? And then he was just like, when you sit down and you think about it a little bit more, what did you pray for? I absolutely want to be the best nurse I want to be out of this life. Like, I want to be the best. I want to work with the best doctors. I want to be the best. Right? So, okay. You're going to need endurance. You're going to need to be able to deal with all kinds of different temperaments. You're going to need to be able to think under pressure. You're going to need to be able to observe and take orders and know and follow directions. So, like I said, everything around you is a tool for use. I say this because I'm currently not where I want to be, but I'm getting frustrated with the people around me. But at the same time, I've learned my lesson, and I'm not that frustrated with them anymore because they're absolutely teaching me skills that I need for my career. So, instead of getting frustrated, instead of getting upset about where you're at and what's going on around you, are you indeed walking in a prayer? Because when you're praying, he hears you and he's answering you, and he's going to arrange everything for you to make sure that you succeed. That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm sitting in. So right now I'm just like, about how everything is looking. It just don't look right. The way I pictured it is not the way I thought it would happen. It's not happening the way I thought it would happen. The way I planned it. I took the time, I did the work, I made the grades. I'm supposed to be here right now. I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be because I did the work. But he's just like, no, grasshopper. No. I am working on you a little bit more. I need you a little bit more longer to sit in what you're doing. I need you to see what I'm doing for you. And finally, I see, because my prayer is I want to be the absolute best at what I do. And I walked into the situation looking at it as temporary, but in actuality, it's an absolute teacher, and I am learning. And it's funny because the position I'm in is teacher. So, instead of getting frustrated and upset with where you are, instead of getting mad about how things are not turning out, take a moment. Think about your prayers. Think about everything that you physically thought about for yourself, that you wanted to do for yourself. Thank you, Lord. And see if what you're going through is not teaching you something that you need to learn about what you're trying to get to. That's the video today. Oftentimes our prayers are answered, but they're not answered in the way we think they're answered. We're thinking of a pile of roses. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that saying goes, like, you can't get mad. You can't ask for a cake. For instance, you ask for a cake, but then you get mad because it give you egg, flour, sugar, vanilla, and everything to put it together. Now you wanted a cake. Now he ain't gonna put it together for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to make this cake. Or don't get mad. Don't get mad about, you ask for certain things, but do not get mad about the rain. You know, you want flowers in the spring. You can't get mad about the rainy season, right? Or you plant something and you want it to grow strong and healthy, and you want it to be the absolute best plant or whatever you got in your house. You want it to be beautiful. You can't cry about how it gets there. It might not germinate right away. It might not grow into something right away, right? So you can't get frustrated with it. But always know, instead of getting mad and upset, go over what you prayed about with yourself. Go think about the things that you have prayed for and what you want out of life for yourself. And I guarantee you that what you're going through is absolutely serving a purpose for where you want to be and what you want to do. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. But you got to get out of your feelings, and you got to ask for clarity, and he will give it to you in divine guidance. Oh God, I'm gonna tell you something, because I was ready to throw a whole kitchen sink at everything until I calmed down and realized, oh, this is helping me. But anyway, that's the video. Make sure that before you get frustrated, make sure it's absolutely not something you pray for working in your favor.